Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Wood Times in the 207. Got a little surprise load of firewood coming in today. Looks like a couple more loads coming after that. The way the market's been, when someone calls you and tells you they got a load of wood they can bring you, you jump on it. So we're gonna take it here. We'll let him get unstrapped, and maybe we can get a little video of him while he's unloading. He's just about unloaded. It's more good-looking wood. Looks like mostly maple, a little bit of oak in it, a couple sticks of white birch. But it doesn't take long when you got a seasoned veteran on the loader unloading. So he's bailing it off, nice neat pile. So he's gonna go grab a couple more. So stay tuned, and we're happy to have more firewood coming in. Well, there's the second load for today down there getting unloaded. We're gonna have a darn good inventory of hardwood here by the time we're done, I think. We'll have to do a walk around, little inventory here pretty soon, you guys, but I'll let you watch him unload a little bit of this one. Well, gang, there it is. We ended up getting 2 loads. They didn't have enough to bring us 3. We got 2. We're happy to have it. Second load had a little bit more oak in it, but it also had some nice sticks of ash in it as well. So they were 9 cord loads. So there's another 18 cord here for inventory. We're looking pretty good now. They piled this against these 2 rows of the shorter wood that we'd gotten, so about right there out to the road here is the new stuff. It's nice wood. It's been cut for a while, so it's starting to dry a little bit, checking out good, so should be good once we get processing it. We've been making a lot of wood, and way back in the background there you can see some of those white bags, those 3rd cord bags. We've been trying those out a little bit. We'd been cleaning up a bunch of oak for a customer and bringing that in, bringing it back after we'd been making deliveries, and splitting some of that oak into those bags where it's going to take quite a while to dry. So we had 2 loads of that shorter processor wood there. That's like 18 foot long. There's another one right behind it, and all this other wood, 2 rows piled right against it. Another load of that processor wood there. And you can kind of see in behind it there's 2 big piles of the tree length wood. So we're, like I said, we're looking pretty good. It's good looking stuff, and I'm glad to have it. We're in a lot better shape than we had been. Now we've got a pretty good supply. We just got to get sawing and splitting it. We've been really busy the last few weeks. I've been busy all summer, but the last few weeks things have really picked up with the campground that we cater to. They've been really busy. Today was about 90 degrees. We worked pretty hard, got them filled up in good shape for the weekend. So we'll be right back at it again first thing in the morning, because it's the weekend, so they're going to go through a lot of wood, and we're going to have to keep them full. Those 2 big live bottom loads you'd probably seen in earlier videos. Those were supposed to be 17 cord loads. I've been keeping track. I'd say it's come out pretty darn close. I figured it was gonna get us through the season, but if I zoom in, yeah, I'll get back to that, I guess. You can kind of see it right over there in the background. So we had 2 loads, so that should have been about 34 cords. We blew right through the first one. I'd say the second load we've probably got 10, 11 cords left, so definitely not going to get us through the season there. So we'll be into some of our other wood, but that's quite all right. There are a bunch of odds and ends of shorter pieces of oak that the driver of the triaxle kind of mixed into the middle of the load. Just kind of used it as filler near the back, and just stuff that he needed to get rid of. He'd asked if I'd mind taking it, and some guys don't like messing with that stuff. Where we do everything by hand, I don't mind it a bit. Actually, some of the pieces I'll be able to put on the sawmill as well and get a little something out of them. They kind of vary. Some of them down as low as 4 feet long probably, and some of them 12 feet long. There's some good straight pieces in there without a lot of knots that get a little lumber out of, and there's also a few other things that we saw out of oak, lobster trap runners, grade stakes, that sort of thing. So we'll be able to get a little something out of it, and always got people looking for some oddball random stuff as well. So plus there's a lot of firewood there. Once we process it up, we'll probably won't go into any of this year's orders unless someone's looking for some really green wood, but it'll be right here in the yard once it's all dried out and ready to go on down the road. So like I said, we'll take about anything. I don't mind messing with some of the bigger stuff. Doesn't really bother me a bit, the oddball stuff. But we'll take you on a little tour here in a second. Here behind that hardwood, that's that big cedar pile. You can see that in one of our other videos. and that's some real nice stuff. We'll start getting into that stuff here pretty soon. Another load of that 18, 20-foot hardwood. That's a lot of ash in that load, a lot of beech, yellow birch, soft maple, hard maple. That's some real nice stuff there as well. This over here is just a kind of an area with a whole bunch of random hardwood in it. Most of it's pretty dry. A lot of it's smaller stuff, so it's not as great for residential firewood. So we kind of put that into our hardwood campwood, which that's 2/3 of what our campwood is that goes out probably is hardwood. So right along the edge here, there's some smaller tree length maple, a little bit of bigger stuff in it, some white birch in behind. There's just a lot of oddball stuff, and then there's a pile of cedar in behind it. Way up there is a giant pile of, I guess it's yellow pine. It was something that had been planted 45, 50 years ago, came from a land clearing job. We've run some across the sawmill, makes some real nice lumber, and it seems to take a little while to dry, but a lot of it will end up being campwood, anything that's not good enough for lumber. Here we've got those 2 tractor trailer loads of tree length maple. You'd seen that in a video of Emma the yard crane unloading it. Some really long wood, really long on the trailer. It's pretty much all maple, I think, 90–95% anyway. It's really nice wood. It went through the limmer, a lot of it, the bark came off, so it's drying out good and fast. Be getting to that soon, I hope. And like I said, that's some nice wood. That was 2 big loads. I don't remember the exact cordage. I could probably get back. And the loads with the shorter wood, those all average somewhere between 12.5 and 14 cords on a trailer. I think that tree length wood was a little more, 15, 16 cords, something like that per load. This here is what we've got left of those live bottom loads, mostly white birch. You can see on the ground, incredible amount of debris, especially where it was processed late winter, early spring, a lot of the bark coming off. I'm gonna say that's what's left of the second load. I'm gonna say there's 10, 12 cords left there probably. We've been putting a pretty good hurting on it in the last week or so. And then all around the rest of the yard, we've got a lot of just random piles, mostly softwood. Down in the very back down there, there's probably 15, 20 cords of hardwood, I'm gonna guess. And a lot of other random piles on the other side, saw logs, stuff like that. And slab wood over here, all that ends up making its way into the campwood eventually. So just wanted to give you a little tour, show you a little of the inventory. That's about it for right now, gang. Thanks for tuning in, joining us here. Real glad to have some more wood. Sorry it's been a while since we've done a video. Like I said, we've been really busy. Been a lot of other stuff going on as well, so just haven't had a lot of time. Like I said, business has been good. Little update on the roadside stands. One of our videos, I think it was our 4th of July video, you saw that we were trying the Venmo thing. I think it's gotten us probably somewhere in the neighborhood of a couple $100 in sales. I don't know if that's extra sales or if that is just people using the Venmo instead of cash. Probably most of the time when people stop at a stand like that, they're gonna have cash in their pocket, I would assume. But take everything we can get, just trying to get all that we can. I see we've had a few new subscribers lately. I just like to thank everybody, really appreciate that. Absolutely love to see some more. Got any questions or something you want to see, feel free to let us know. Hoping to get more videos out as we can. Like I said, we've been pretty much right out straight. We went right from rainy weather to 80, 90 degree weather. Had a little bit of rain last night. But overall it's been kind of hot. I think it's gonna start cooling off. I'm not gonna complain because at least the wood stays dry when it's hot instead of raining. So like I said, thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.